a bucket of water, and a high jumping-off place. The two main ingredients of a request that we've considered it almost impossible to answer. Yes, through the years, we've had many people ask for someone to dive off a high ladder into a bucket of water, which, by the way, is a neat trick if you can do it. Well, I received this letter from David Sharp of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who wrote, "Dear Jack, there's a man by the name of Henry Lamont who claims he can dive off a 40-foot ladder into a kiddie pool holding just 2 feet of water. Now, if this isn't a gag, it's certainly a story for you asked for it." Well, David, I'm happy to say after all these years that it is no gag. This is comic diver Henry Lamont, creator of the world's riskiest high dive. The actual measurement shows 23.5 inches of water inside this portable doughboy pool. All set, so we head for the ladder. 46 feet to the top rung. Think this is a stunt for a young man? Well, Henry Lamont is 52 years old, a man with a couple of decades behind him as a comic diver in water shows all over the world. But now the comedian turns serious. You see, this is a stunt that no one in the world has ever dared try before. Sure, others do the high dive, but not into such dangerous, shallow water as this. Below, a 12-foot pool holding less than 2 feet of water. Below that, the hard surface of a gravel driveway. Now watch carefully. I've called in Lyle Draves, former Olympic diving champion, and coach of such diving greats as Patty McCormick and Vicki Draves. Say, Lyle, 40 feet's a long way down, particularly into 2 feet of water. Just how does a guy like Lamont do it?
There are two things, Jack. First, condition. This little guy's as hard as iron. He's really got the stomach muscles. And secondly, control. Take an Olympic champion. Every dive has its meaning. And with the right timing and coordination, a dive becomes a thing of beauty. Now, Lamont has come up with a new kind of dive. He doesn't hit head first like so. In fact, it's an ugly dive. Hands outspread, legs bent, back arched. Nevertheless, the precise control, the timing and the coordination are there. In fact, he almost floats down.
Well, but when you hit the water with a belly flop, we all know it's like hitting concrete.
The secret's right here in the stomach, Jack. Because of his experience as a comic diver, Lamont is one of the few men in the world who has perfected what we call the flat dive. Watch his stomach as he pops it way out in front of him when he hits. The stomach acts like a streamlined cushion.
I see. In other words, he's absorbing the shock with his stomach. Still, he's flat enough to bounce off even the shallowest of depths.
It's the only way he could do it. Otherwise, he could kill himself.
Thank you, Lyle. Well, now, let's take another look, this time in slow motion. Remember what Lyle Draves said to watch for. The arms spread, the legs bent, the stomach outstretched, the perfect control. There you are, David, a 40-foot dive into 2 feet of water by Henry Lamont, because you asked for it.